Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here, iTouchiPodz. And today I have the review to do for you guys of the Macalley clear case with silicone grip for the iPad. This case review is being brought to you guys by myGearStore.com, so make sure you go to check them out in the video description down below. They have some of the greatest prices around for accessories for all your electronic devices out there. And at the end of this review, I'll give you guys some coupon information and the pricing information on this case, so definitely make sure to stay tuned to the end of this review for all my thoughts and opinions. And let's go ahead and get started with this. Oh, hey there guys, what's up? So like I said, I have the review to do for you of the clear case with silicone grip, custom fit for the iPad from myGearStore.com, made by Macalley. Now on myGearStore.com, if you're looking for this, it is under the Macalley Metro L iPad case. So make sure to check that out if you're looking around on the website. So let's go ahead and just open this up. Once again, it is that Macalley packaging, which I hate so much because of sharp edges and the freaking noises that it makes, but we don't mind the case. We just want to get to the real case. We'll put that off to the side. Here we have the case itself with obviously the fake iPad in it. So we'll go ahead and we'll take this out. Basically, this case is going to give your iPad some great protection from the back to protect your aluminum bag and your Apple logo, and then it's also going to give you some shock absorption because it does have a silicone rubberized edge around the whole entire edge. As you guys can see, that all that black right there, that's all shock absorbing silicone. So whether you drop it on a corner, a top, you guys can see it's bouncing. It's rubber, it's silicone. Whether you bounce it or hit it on one of those corners, it's going to protect it and it's going to absorb the shock and send it throughout the sides instead of just spiderwebbing your screen and ruining your device. So that's a really cool thing about this product right off the bat. On the inside here, it's very smooth plastic. You don't have to worry about any sharp edges scratching any parts of your iPad whatsoever. Same deal here on the back. Smooth. You have 4 little feet, which I'll show you in a second. You'll be able to see it easier when the iPad is inside the case. So, let's go ahead and take our iPad out of this Ratex sleeve and throw it into this case. This case, by the way, is very lightweight. You don't have to worry about it adding much bulk to your iPad. It's going to offer you protection and still the same style of your iPad, but it's still also going to be very lightweight. So to get this in there, what we're going to do is we're going to take our volume rocker side, which I prefer to do, right over there, and we're going to go ahead and slip it in to that side and that top corner with all the buttons, where all the buttons are located. Now after you do a lot of fidgeting around with this case, you'll eventually be able to get it in. It is a very tight fit to get it into this case, as it is made just to the size of the iPad. So you really have to work to get it into the case because all the edges don't really want to let the iPad in, because once the iPad's in there, it doesn't want to let it out. So it is very, very form-fitting. It's very difficult to get in and out of this case. Eventually, you will probably, most likely, get used to it. It does take some time. It just took me a little while to get it in there. I had to cut the video there, you guys can see, but I'm going to be honest straight up with you guys. It is very difficult to get this case in and out. It's very difficult to get the iPad in and out of this case. But the upside to that is that you know your device is safe and secure. It's not going to fall out of the case or anything. It's not going to mishap or anything like that. Nothing's going to come up around the edges. Nothing's going to be able to get to the other side of your iPad. So, now that we have the case on the iPad, let's go and take a look at it. Around the edge here, you guys can see the black silicone covers up all the edge. There may be a little part somewhere where it peaks right there. You guys can see the bezel is peaking just a little bit right there. But you could probably adjust that to get it out of the way, but it is peaking a little bit right there. But otherwise, all the way around, it's covering the whole entire bezel. It's covering all the side with the silicone. You guys can see that right there. Before I flip it over to the back, you guys see all the silicone is covering all the edges. So you know your corners are secure from drops right there. On the top, you have your open port there to your mic and to your headphones. You have your power on and off switch, which is very easily accessible right there, as you guys can see, right on top, very easily. On the side here, you have your screen lock switch, which is a little bit hard to get to. Might have to use your pinky, but you can still get to it if you need it. You then, underneath that, you have your volume rockers, which are also easy to access, which are right there. You can go ahead and use those. We'll flip it over to the bottom here. Your speakers are fully exposed, which is great, and your dock is fully open as well, and it's also a little bit down more from the case. If you guys can see that, it's a little bit down, so it is easier to plug in your Apple 30-pin connector. Now, what you guys really want to see is the back side of it. Right over here, awesome. You guys see that right there? You see straight through to your iPad. That's the cool thing about this case, so that it is clear and see-through. So you still see iPad, you still see the logo, you still see your gigabyte and all the information down there, which is really cool. And you also see the Macalley logo, which actually makes it look like it's part of the Apple design on the back, which is really neat. You can also still see kind of the brushed aluminum feel, which is really cool. It kind of blurs it out, but keeps a little bit of it, so you still do kind of get the same exact design. But it actually does look pretty cool when it is a little bit blurred. Your Apple logo, you can see everything perfectly, but the aluminum brush back does look pretty cool, blurred a little bit. Like I was saying before, you have the 4 feet right here. What those 4 little feet are going to allow you to do is when you place it on a surface, the iPad itself is not going to be touching it. The case itself is not going to be touching it. So that gives you a little bit more up off the table or whatever you happen to be on. It's going to give you a little bit more leverage being up off that surface. So your case and your iPad are not directly on it, so if something does come up a little bit higher off the surface that you're on, it's going to be in that little gap between the feet and the case itself, which is going to be really cool. Like I said, around the back here you have the silicone that still comes back to the back side a little bit, just in case if it is dropped on a corner on a little bit of an angle, it will protect it with the silicone. That's a great part about combining the silicone and the hard plastic on this case, is that you get the best of both worlds. You get shock absorption, and you also get great protection. The sides here, when you're holding your iPad, are silicone, so they are rubber, so you're going to be getting a great grip when you are holding this, when you're holding your iPad in this case. You're going to be getting a great feel no matter how you hold this, whether it be from the sides or the top and bottom like you normally would. However you're going to hold it, you're going to be getting a great grip. Around about this case is very nice. If you're looking for just one solid case to rock on your iPad, you're not going to be switching them out at all. This is going to be the case you want to go ahead and out there and look for. Offers you the best of both worlds. Like I said, you get the silicone and you get the hard plastic. So this is going to be a great pickup for somebody that just wants to stick with one case that's going to offer them grip, texture, design, the original design of your iPad along with the protection. If you're interested in this case, you can check it out on myGearStore for $27.95. That's 7% off the MSRP of $29.99. And if you use the coupon code itouchipods, whether with a Z or an S at the end, you're going to be saving another 10% off. So when you purchase this case at myGearStore.com, you save 17% off the MSRP of this case. So you're getting a great deal when purchasing this case from myGearStore.com. So definitely make sure to go ahead and check out this case. By the way, you also do have the lay on the table design, so I can put it backwards and not have to worry about the screen touching the surface. So this, my opinion, if you're looking for one solid case to rock on your iPad, this is a must-buy. So if you guys like this review, please thumbs up. Definitely go and check out myGearStore.com. Big thumbs up, and thanks to them for supporting us with this product for review. So I want to thank you guys for watching once again. Thumbs up if you like the video again. Favorite, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks to myGearStore. Thanks to you guys for watching. Thanks for commenting and subscribing. I really do appreciate every single one. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.